Hi everybody, I have a really fun video for you today. I'm already upstairs at my working desk. I placed an order for, I don't know, like all these pens on Poshmark, which is the platform that I sell on for my full-time job. I thrift and resell clothing for a living. So I had like a $60 credit and I happened to be on there and somebody listed all of these pens for $250. I only plan on keeping 2, maybe 3 of them, and then I'm going to sell the rest, but I am so excited. This was a great value. We're going to get into it right now. I'm very excited to share these with you. Let's go. Okay, so here we are. These pens actually came in on Saturday and I got to the post office too late and I couldn't get to my P.O. box. I was so sad. I wanted to dig into this over the weekend. First of all, the person who packaged these and who did this listing right off the bat was so wonderful. They did the brand, the model, the color, the nib converter, the retail price, and wrote down here the pens that included the converter, the nib size. I mean, this was a pen person, so I was so grateful for the exceptional description of all these pens. The one that I'm the most interested in is the Levenger True Writer Cafe au lait. I'm going to be doing a video on cafe or coffee inspired pens and inks. And so when I saw this, I thought, oh my gosh, this would be great for my collection. And then some of these other ones, like the Edison, this one's really pretty, and this is from 2014. I saw a video with Brian Goulet and his wife from 10 years ago. It was a limited edition. I'm really excited because a lot of these pens I've never used before. Waterford, this is new to me as well. Oh, this Birmingham one I'm so excited about too. So let's jump right in. I paid $250 for all of this, and I'm hoping to make that back with the items that I sell. We'll start with these Pilot Metropolitans. I don't plan on keeping any of these, so these will all be for sale. Pilot Metropolitans are an incredible intro pen. That's a really pretty color. I used to have a gold brush Pilot Metropolitan, and I really liked it. This one has, so this is the turquoise. It's got the original packaging, and it has a fine nib. There's even paperwork in here. What do these even go for? Probably $25-ish. That one's really pretty. So there's the turquoise. Oh, this is a really beautiful purple. I might steal a couple of these converters if I need one because she's included a couple here. This is a really bright, fun purple for anyone who loves this. Let me at least show the nib here. The nib on the Pilot Metropolitan, I believe, is the same style nib that's on the Pilot Prera. They're a great, reliable nib. This is a beautiful purple. And that also has a fine nib. I'm going to go quickly through these because I want to get to the ones that I'm excited to try. This is orange, and this is a medium nib. I wonder if my gold one that I had was a fine or medium nib, now that I'm thinking about it. I love the little floral detail here. Isn't that pretty? And this one comes with ink. I don't know if there's a converter in here, but this is a medium nib. I could obviously swap. Oh yeah, it comes with a converter too. When it comes to getting colors and bright things that are a little bit outside of my norm, I like to go for more budget-friendly pens because I feel like I could have fun with them, but then things that I want for very long term, I usually go for some neutrals. Not always, but you know me. You know me. Okay, so those are the Pilots. What's in here? This is like Christmas. I'm definitely going to do ink samples and do some writing. Ooh, I think this might be a Jinh. This is a Jinh. Okay, so let's look. This is pretty substantial. So this one is the Jinh X450 in Lava Red with a fine nib converter, and the retail price is $7. I mean, how amazing was this write-up? This is really pretty. This is for a $7 pen. I mean, it's heavy. Oh, this definitely has some weight to it. But the nib is beautiful. Isn't this nice? Comes with a converter. I don't know if I should do a dip test on this. I mean, for $7, I'll probably give this away. So let's try this out because that'll be fun. This is a $7 pen. It actually looks like a broader nib as far as fine goes. But this is really pretty. Very fancy, very traditional cigar style cartridge converter fill. It just says Jinh right here. I'm not familiar with this model. This is my Pilot Custom 823. You can see where there's some inspiration from there, but it's a very traditional fountain pen style anyway. So we'll ink that up because I will probably just end up doing that as a giveaway. Okay, this is a Waterman. So this one that we are about to look at is the Waterman Expert, black with gold trim, says $88. I believed when I looked online, it was more than that. Let me just look on Atlas to see what this is. Okay, so this is actually $141 right now. This was such a great value. I'm really excited to try this. It's a very traditional looking pen. It's a medium steel nib. I mean, these are all like brand new. I am just so thrilled to be able to try all of these pens. Okay, this one does not come with a converter. I wonder if Waterman has a standard converter, if I could use an international standard like a Kaweco. I think I've mentioned this in previous videos that I bought 50 of these private reserve standard cartridges. Let me just see if I can pop one of these in. And we'll see if that works, because then I can fill it with any ink that I'd like. Otherwise, I can just do a quick dip test. I mean, I'm not hearing it like pop in, but I think this one I had already tested. So this might work. This might work for me. Am I able to close it up afterwards? Yeah, I think that standard might work. The finial has that Waterman logo here. I would like to try it. And yeah, all of the beautiful packaging. I thought this value was so good. Oftentimes when I see something online, I will make an offer, but at $250, I thought this was so fair. Okay, this is the Conklin Mark Twain Crescent Filler Ivory and Rose Gold. And she has the retail amount on this at $140. I do have one Conklin that is a great writer. Oh, see, this is kind of up my alley, but I'm not sure how I feel about this. The Omniflex, is that what this is? I mean, certainly I love ivory, but this piece right here, oh gosh, what is that? You can tell I've never tried this. That is really interesting. I ended up doing a little bit of research on this very unique pen, and I was perplexed as to what this little crescent was. However, this is the filling mechanism. There is a sac inside here, and you line this up with the top part where that arch is, and then you are going to press this. You can hear it because I did a little test run with water. We'll listen. So this is very cool. If anybody has been on the hunt for this unique Conklin crescent moon design, this design has been around, I believe, since the late 1800s or early 1900s. This is like a piece of history. It's very unique, and I love the cream and the rose gold. So you do not open it here. It doesn't open anywhere else. The sac is inside. You can turn this so that you're not like accidentally pressing on the feature here that takes the ink in. So it's all cleaned and ready to go. Let me know in the comments if you have any experience with this pen. It's beautiful. All of these pens are just in pristine condition. This is the Cafe au Lait by Levenger. Cafe au Lait fountain pen, fine. This one I plan on keeping, provided it is the type of writer that I enjoy. I've never purchased a pen from Levenger. I actually ended up buying a leather folio from Levenger at a thrift store on that video where we thrifted for fountain pen accessories and desk products. That sold for like $50 or $60, but oh, this is really pretty. Lumpy is under the bed. Now this is a Lori style. This is really pretty. Sorry, I'm going fast because there's so many pens to cover here. Okay, so this is a twist off, which I like. It's got like a tiny little dome on the bottom here. It's just pretty. It's a pretty pen. Okay, let's see. It comes with a cartridge. It also has a very clean converter. I don't even know if some of these have been used. It's got a little two-toned nib. It is a fine steel nib, and I love it. So here is my home Pro Gear. So it's a little bit taller than a Pro Gear. All right, I'm excited to try this. We're definitely going to ink this up. I'm thinking Robert Oster Cafe Crema. Is that like so predictable? So I'm going to put that aside. I'm very excited to open that. This looks like a Lamy. Are these Lamys? No, what are these? Oh, Wing Sun. Oh, see, I've never seen the Wing Sun. Turquoise and red, fine. She said 42. There's 2 of these. I've never purchased a Wing Sun pen. Yeah, so a lot of these, look at this is this is new in the package. Oh, this looks like a Parker ripoff is what this is, I believe. Oh, it's got the hooded nib. That's very interesting. And this one is the turquoise. Oh, this one's pretty. We have a little converter in here as well. I cannot believe the condition of these pens. This color is really pretty. Please let me know in the comments if you're familiar with any of these pens, how they write. I would like to sample some of them, but I definitely want to sample the ones that I want to keep for this particular video. Otherwise, we would be here forever if I inked up all of these pens. I think we're getting down to some of the ones I'm pretty excited about, just by coincidence. So let's remove the box here. Edison Nouveau. I've looked at the Edison exclusive at Atlas, but I've never pulled the trigger on it. And I know that Goulet does a lot of brand collaborations with them as well. I love the packaging. So this was from 2014. I want to write with this. I'm so excited about this. So this is Edison Pen Co., Brian and Andrea Gray. The nib is really pretty. I like the little scroll work. It actually has the nib on the nib. See that scroll work? And it is a medium nib. This is a fun pink. I do like pink. I'm excited to give this a try. It's got a medium nib, which I think will be really fun. I don't know if this is a forever pen for me, but I'm definitely going to have some fun with this. So we're going to definitely ink this one up as well. Excited about that, the Cherry Blossom. I just recently was talking about ordering ink from Birmingham Pen Company. And I went on their website. They don't have many pens readily available. They have a small assortment of pens, but nothing like this. I love this packaging. Look at how beautiful. The Birmingham Pen Company, Pittsburgh. Thank you so much for the opportunity to earn your business at the Birmingham Pen Company. With 2 total full-time employees, our small business is about as small as they come. Your package was prepared with care. Prior to taking it to our local carrier drop-off, we think you're going to love what's inside. Your complete satisfaction is guaranteed in every regard. Wow, that's a beautiful note from Nick. So what does it say here? So this is the Birmingham Handcrafted Amber. You know I'm going to love it, with a stub nib. Love, $80. So pumped about this. So I definitely want to get some ink that goes with. Look at this packaging, is really interesting. What's this? I love the presentation of this so much. Oh, certificate of authenticity. Oh my gosh. Oh, you know what this looks like? This looks like my honeycomb pen from Esterbrook. This is beautiful. Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh, is that like a butterfly on that nib? Let me stop moving. There we go. It comes with this converter here. Oh, okay, I have to get my honeycomb. We have to compare because this looks very similar. Is it the same blank? Look at how similar that is. This I would say has deeper, like this is more honey and you see more of the amber, but those are very similar. Let me get it on the back where the clip is not in the way. Oh, I love this. They'll be brother and sister. How adorable. This is an extra fine, I think. I bought this secondhand. I think I swapped out this nib because I wasn't loving the extra fine. Isn't that fun, though? So we're definitely going to ink this up as well. So I will put it over here. Okay, this is Waterford, like Waterford Crystal. Kilberry Emerald Isle. This is beautiful. Oh, look at that. That is really pretty. This would not be like a typical pen for me. This is what's fun sometimes about exploring and, you know, finding things secondhand and giving other brands a chance. There's so much that we talk about on social media that gets so much airtime. And then there are brands like this or pens like this that could be phenomenal. Who knows? I really like this clip. It's kind of Art Deco looking. Medium nib, really pretty. It has the seahorse. Oops, sorry. It has the little seahorse on the nib. We got to try this out. So I'm going to ink this one up too, because I think this is fun and I have a lot of green inks that I've been wanting to explore. I might just dip a couple of these. I definitely want to fill the Levenger, the Birmingham, the Edison, and the Waterman. And I might do the Waterford, and I might do the Waterman also, because that just looks like a beautiful pen. Okay, why don't we start with the most predictable one that I would like. This is the Levenger. This is called the True Writer, and we are going to ink this up with Robert Oster Cafe Crema. I love that converters are included for so many of these. This is just so exciting. What did I just do here? Sorry. Let's, oh, I am making a mess. Okay. Hold on, friends. I'm not off to a good start. That was unfortunate. Okay, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to try to make this into a little bit of an ink swatch here. You guys know I love Cafe Crema, and I think it goes really well with this. This is the pen unposted. I feel like I should be comparing these to some commonly used pens. So I will take out my TWSBI Cream. That's pretty long, like the TWSBI. Here is a Sailor Pro Gear Slim, a Diplomat Arrow. These two on the edges I am selling. I usually don't love metal grips. This is pretty comfortable. The threading here doesn't seem to bother me. I feel like it's a bit on the heavier side. I probably would not post it. So let's just see how this is. Wow, it's very bouncy, actually. Extremely smooth. Much better than I was anticipating. This is the Cafe au Lait. Whoops. Almost feels like flexy. Look at that bounce. There's no way this is a gold nib. But it's really nice. Can hear that feedback. That's not scratch. This is me making a to-go cup. I really like it. I'm so happy that this is a nice writer because this was one that I wanted to keep. So bonus. That is so nice. This is beautiful. Okay, let's write the ink that we have in here. We have enjoy the feedback. It doesn't post very deep, which makes it a little, it doesn't even seem to post very smoothly. I guess that's better. Too back heavy posted. That's fantastic. I'm really happy with this. Do any of you own a Levenger pen? I love the swirl on this resin. Even the clip is pretty. I like the clip. It's pretty stiff. Actually, the clip's very stiff. My clips are basically roll stops for me, so it doesn't really matter. All right, this one is right here. So I want to try this Kilberry fountain pen, Emerald Isle, with a medium nib. This feels very substantial, this pen. A little long posted. I'm posting my pens less and less these days. What did I bring over for this, for ink? Did I come up with an ink yet? Oh, I'm trying this, a little shimmer, because why not? This is Merry and Bright by Diamine. I don't know that I've had this in a pen anytime recently, but I thought a little shimmer would be fun. Let's give this a try. Hopefully I won't make as much of a mess as I did with the last one. Let's go above here. Oh, I think this is going to be a great match for this. Oh yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun. Okay. Oh, look at that match is perfection. I love it. Doesn't seem to be pulling too much. Okay, we got a little bit. That should be plenty. Okay, so this is Waterford. Okay, let's get it going here. A little bit of a hard start, but I think it just needed to find its way. Gouache, that's the word I'm looking for. Gouache, Emerald Isle. This is beautiful. So, now this is a pen I would have never picked up, but I'm really having fun writing with this. It's juicy. Yeah, this is fantastic. You can see the shimmer as this ink dries down a little bit. And this is with, oh, let's do our little, so nice. This is a real juicy writer. It's awesome. I would say that this writes like abroad. For a sparkly shimmer ink, I think this is a real wet ink. But isn't this great? This is such a great match. This clip is really cool. This has a little bit more give to it. I love it. Maybe we'll do a little clover for this. This does not look like a clover. I need to work on my art skills. This is a sad, sad clover. Oh, poor little clover. Don't judge me. Okay, there we go. Pleasantly surprised on this one. I really am. And this is an ink and pen combo I would not have chosen for myself, but wow, it really works. And that shimmer is really beautiful. Look at that come through. This is Sailor Ink Studio. This was my very first order from Goulet. I love my Ink Studio 273. I just ordered, I believe it was 163 to go with my Every Rose. This is fun. This does not post very deep, so I would not post this. Okay, there we go. Oh, wow. Wow, this is a really nice writer. This is my favorite so far. Wow, what a beautiful writer this is. And this is in Cherry Blossom. I think what just happened was the part that I dipped was used up, and then this hasn't made its way down the feed yet, so this may need a little more time. Let me see if I can get an ink sample on the side here for you. I'm just gonna put this over here and let that make its way down the feed, hopefully. There's really very little in here to sample, so it definitely has like a lot of purpley undertones here. Cherry, there we go. Just needed to make its way down, and bam, there we go. Cherry Blossom, and this is a medium nib. What a beautiful writer. This is it's very light, super light, but this nib is just gorgeous the way it's writing. I love it. Look at that. Oops. I'm sorry, I just laugh all the time at me trying to draw anything spontaneously. I think I can handle a heart, so let's do that. Just try to give you an idea. Okay, so this is with Sailor Ink Studio. I don't remember the number, I have to look. 653. Juicy nib. This is pretty juicy. Beautiful writer. Super smooth. I love the little swirls in here. Okay, so we have one more left, and that is the Birmingham Handcrafted Amber with a stub nib, which I'm really excited for. I was thinking for this, I'm going to try Robert Louis Stevenson by Mont Blanc, because it has like the darker shades in there. Cinnabon looks like it would work, but that was such a mess with how much that bled. Oh, this looks good. That faded orange looks really good. This was a little 3-pack from Sailor that I bought when I was in Japan, and it's this one right here. So let's see. These inks are underrated. And I forgot, this one's really pretty too, that taupey. I feel like this color right here would look nice with my new platinum shape of heart. But let's go with this because it has a little bit more orange. All right, so this converter doesn't seem to be very happy with me. Yeah, we barely got any there. So I have a feeling these are all gonna end up in my currently inked for May. I do want to do a little sample here too. And I forgot to write notes on the Waterford, but hopefully I expressed myself. It's kind of light actually. This has some nice shading, which I appreciate about Sailor inks. I feel like I've been more into shading inks than anything else recently. So I very much appreciate the shading that happens. Oh, I think this is beautiful. It's pretty similar to this, don't we think? But let's see as that dries. Oh, I love the cap on this. I love the feel of a maker's pen sometimes, just the simplicity of it. This is just great. I don't know if this had a special model because it just says handcrafted. There's not much bounce to this nib. This is a pretty stiff nib. Sailor Mitsutama. This is called Faded Orange. I think I got that in the translation somewhere. I actually don't love this stub nib. It's very stiff. It's not that I dislike it. I just feel like everything else has been super bouncy or more bouncy than this. But I do love stubs. And it's very comfortable. It's very comfortable. Here, why don't we draw the little bread that they have here. It's really nice. It's just not as bouncy as the others, but it's still fantastic. Let me know if you have a pen made from Birmingham and what color you would put. I do think this is really nice as it's drying. The darkness of it kind of goes with the darker parts of the pen. I love the feel of this pen. It's really nice. I think the Edison probably was my favorite writer. This one just surprised me overall because it was just so nothing that I typically migrate to, and it was just a beautiful writer, and the color was great. Everything was just working for this. This is like a heavier, like a metal pen. This, of course, I love the look of. The nib was a little bit stiff, but I love the color. It was still a good writer. It wasn't scratchy or anything. I just think the deal that I got on these pens is just incredible. I said I was going to ink up the Jinh, right? Because I'm not going to sell the Jinh. It's like a $7 pen, so I might as well ink that up. The guys are here to mow the lawn, so Lumpy's upset. I bought my very first bottle of Private Reserve ink in Black Cherry when I was at Penn State. I haven't shown it in any capacity. I think it's a great color for this. However, this bottle of ink terrifies me. Just the fact that I open it like this and there's that much exposed ink like really stresses me out. But let's give this a go. This is a very heavy pen. I would never post this, but it's attractive. It's a little on the shorter side just holding it like this, but I think it will be fine. I guess I could just do it here. So this is the Jinh. I like how this is writing better than I liked the Conklin. This is the Jinh X450. I've never heard of this one. This is a fine nib, which this does not feel fine. And this is called Lava Red. And it is with Private Reserve. Black Cherry. I think this color is really nice for it. What I'm enjoying about this is seeing the variation, in the writing sample with the ink. This is the perfect color. I really did love this ink when I saw it when we were at Penn State. For a pen that cost under $10, this is pretty nice, especially if you like a more traditional look. I'm going to add this to my collection of Jinhs. I'm impressed with that. That was a really nice writer, very juicy writer. Yeah, and this just has a snap closure. And I think that the grip section is pretty comfortable. It has these little indentations. They're on 3 sides, so depending on how you want to hold it. I think it would compare best to this one as far as the weight goes, because these are both metal pens and they feel very comparable in weight. Red lava, that's pretty fun. Okay, let's give this Waterman a try. So let's see if I have something. Oh, you know what? Let's try Lee Detail in here, because I love that. Okay, I have a bunch of these. So let's see if this works in here. I hope that it does. I've been wanting to use this Lee Detail in something, so maybe I will just use it in here for a bit. I think these are both standard, so that one should work. Let's see. Oh, okay, perfect. I heard that snap. I'm sure you heard it too. So we'll give this a minute and then we will give this a try. I'm pretty excited about this. Very traditional. Oh, it snaps on the back, which I like. It's a great size. I know nothing about this brand. Again, this is the Waterman Expert. It retails for $140 on Atlas. So sorry for the lawnmower in the background. And I won't have like a super nice sample to give you. I will draw a little bit over here. This is a very new ink to me. I bought these cartridges when I was in New York City at Goods for the Study. This is very nice, very nice. Waterman Expert. Ooh, I might be holding on to this one for a while. This is nice. This is in a medium nib. And steel. This is beautiful. What a great writer this is. This is a really lovely pen. I like the line width. Good flow on the ink. It seems to be a really great pairing. So this is with Urban. Yeah, this is fantastic. Yeah, it's beautiful. I really like this. I think I'm gonna play with this one for a while. It's like brand new. Definitely will be selling the Conklin Crescent Moon. I'm going to be selling the 3 Metropolitans for sure. The Wing Sungs I'll also be selling in the turquoise and the red. I will probably likely sell these as well. I don't know how often I will reach for these pens. And the ones that I plan to keep and enjoy would be these 3. Is anyone surprised by my choices? Because I'm not. Oh, and also this one. I'm gonna keep this one too. Maybe give it away sometime in the future, but these are fantastic and I'm so excited about this deal. So that is all for today. I would love to hear from you in the comments. Let me know if you've tried any of these pens, what your experience has been with them. It's so fun to see what you can find on the pre-loved market sometimes. I really jumped on this because I just thought it would be so much fun to do an unboxing and experiment with a lot of these pens that I have never tried before. So there was a lot of appeal to that for me. Thank you so much for following along my pen journey. If you enjoyed today's video, be sure to like and subscribe, and I will be uploading a new video very soon. Thanks, everybody.